sexual moaning. Oh, oh,
Um,
oh yeah.
what's going on, y'all? It is officially the collaboration park you guys have all been waiting for. That's right, y'all. Welcome to Journey's Dawn, the collaboration park put together by myself, Cold Sore, and a total of 15 builders on this thing, guys. I'm going to get that list to you guys real quick as we kind of just walk around the opening here before we get through our entrance. In this park, we have builds from Kep, NH99, Chingaderes, myself, Rat Spit, Scott Boogie, Squirrel, Cold Sore, Disco Dave 13, MB72, Lyric, Lipicac, TJ Puffs, and the one and only Mystic. Guys, we got something of Mystic's actually hidden in here somewhere as a little Easter egg for you guys to find when you check this park out. But yes, total of 15 builders on this park, guys. We are at like 125% glitched out, and I am joined by the one and only Cold Sore. Cold Sore, how you doing, man?
I'm doing excellent. Great to be here.
Hell yeah, dude. I am just elated, bro. I can't express how excited I am to show off this park. We have been in development with this thing for well around or maybe even at a year at this point. And I know there are people in here that gave me builds almost a year ago and they're like, "Hey, I'm finally going to get to see my thing that I gave you, put to use." So man, I can't wait, dude. I can't express how just absolutely excited I am to get into this thing, and I think we're going to do just that as we check out just kind of the ambiance around the entrance, and then we're gonna cut
hmm
into the actual entrance of this park here, man. Let's go. I didn't take down the HUD. Y'all at the entrance of Journey's Dawn. The park was established in 1969. That is also kept 1969's entrance that he has built here for us. I think it turned out absolutely stellar. As you guys see by the sign, reopened 2024. So there were some renovations done to this park in 2023. It was reopened as of this year is kind of the theme behind this thing. So you'll see a little bit of older park vibes, but also a lot of like newer, kind of more modern aesthetics to it as well. But I think the entrance here turned out absolutely awesome. It was exactly what I wanted. It has that older aesthetic to it, like it wasn't built super recently, like some of the things that you'll see over on this side of the park, for example, here. So I think we'll get right up in here, and we'll actually take our way up the staircase here to a build by NH99. You helped with a lot of the park going on here. Just give me a little bit of your thoughts about working on this, kind of the time that you've had with it, working with the other builders in this, man. Just, give us some thoughts about it.
Initially, my thoughts are it's been an honor to kind of understand that I've actually kind of collaborated with some of these great builders in H99. I mean, we have the list of everybody. Just to be honest with you, anybody in the community, and I really, really enjoyed the fact that this was not like a really thought out plot for a park. I just thought that it was really cool that we were able to get everybody together to build something. It was almost like you orchestrated it, so it was great.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I think that it was really fun with that. I kind of left it pretty open for people to have a lot of their own interpretation and inspiration into the park without giving them too many restrictions. And I just kind of told everybody, like, make what you make, and I will find a way to fit it into the park and make it work, And I think that we've done that here. So as we show it off, I hope everybody will see that as well. All right, y'all, we're going to make our way on into Eatery 99 here, as I have named it. This is by the one and only yours truly, NH99. Not yours truly, me, but NH99. This is the restaurant that he made. This is one of the first things that actually went into the park. Turned out to be a really, really cool build. I mean, look at the spiraling roof on this thing here. Or
All
ceiling, I
manner of
should
wood.
say.
hmm
Yeah, I've actually deconstructed a lot of this, and it's very, very well done. Really, really cool little cafe bar style restaurant going on here. And yeah, overall, just really, really like the way this turned out. I am on the rooftop. Hail! Pliv off of the roof of NH's lovely building. We just wanted to enjoy all angles of it, so we checked out, made sure it was sturdy, and sure enough, as always in an NH build, it is built incredibly well, and I trust that roof. All right, Colt. So I think we'll move around to the left side of the park here. We'll probably just follow around the very outside and then work our way in. So maybe start out with Funland over here. New for 2024. This is one of the new installments this year added to the park.
I'm already seeing a structure, coaster. Hmm.
Yeah, I actually really like the way that this sightline turned out a lot coming through here. It turned out very, very nicely, and it was interesting doing this park because the way that we did this is we got blueprints from everyone and then kind of put them in, and then I just built the park around the blueprints. So
Right.
rather than passing the park from person to person and letting them work on certain areas of it, we just blueprinted everything and then installed it.
Worked out. Pretty cool.
Over here in the distance, we got a nice hotel that we're gonna get to. Somebody took up quite a bit of percentage in this park to build that beautiful beast. Welcome everybody to Funland. See, we got
We
Johnny
got.
Bravo peeking at us in the background here, built by the one and only Cold Sore.
Oh my God, I did that, didn't I? Who built the balls squirting over on the right side?
Oh, the squirting balls would be me. I actually added this
Oh.
little splash pad area. I thought that this hotel just turned out to be way too nice to not have some kind of a pool or something,
Or
but I didn't have
balls.
room for a pool in this build. So yes, splashing squirting balls. We now have a
Hmm.
little splash pad play zone for people to run
Nice.
through here, man.
I could see this working. Nothing like looking at your hotel room, seeing some splashing balls and some play toys and everything.
Yes, indeed, and we will get into this build here in a moment. I'm actually going to kind of walk us around the outer path before we get in there, man, because it is really a sight to behold, and I want to make sure that we get a good focus on it there. So we'll kind of move around our splash pad, look around at some
Awesome.
stuff here.
Johnny.
Yeah, that Johnny Bravo turned out. I asked Cold Sore for a Johnny Bravo 2D art shape, and he nailed it. I mean, look at this thing. And same with the I forget if this is Ren or Stimpy. Forgive me. I'm sorry, 90s babies. Whichever one he made on the Kidorama ride over here, which we will get to as well. Just beautiful.
Hmm.
Just so good. All right, we're
So
gonna get
easy.
into MB72's hotel that he spent so much loving time and percentage on, y'all. Here we go. Hop into MB72's hotel here. We actually have my buddy Vendetta Activist here, one of our Discord moderators, joining us here for a little bit on this spotlight. So excited to have him in here, man. Cody, how you doing, bro?
I'm all right.
Hell yeah, man. Really, really cool to have you. Can't wait to get into this thing and check this out with you and get some thoughts, man. Our way into MB72's hotel. MB, I know you're going to yell at me about this gapping here in the ceiling. Guys, that is my fault on the blueprinting. I had to put it together. My fault. MB's going to be mad at me for it, so I'm going to let you guys know now. He didn't do it. I did. All right, now that's out of the way. Look at this beautiful freaking hotel that this guy has built. He's got an Irish pub over here, which we'll get to. He's got the kid zone, which is one of the things that I specifically asked for in the hotel. The rest of it was kind of free range, but I did really want this in here. And I think he absolutely nailed the vibe that I wanted in here with the space theme, the little crawl space area. I mean, Cody, since you're in here with us now, man, like, what's your take on this little play spot, dude?
Um, Really nice. It makes you feel like you're in outer space. You know, the ceiling. It's great. It seems like it'd be great for kids to play around in while the parents go shopping around. You know, and whatnot. Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We'll make our way across the hall over here. I did want to feature this at night as well because it's very nicely lit. Got some custom little water fountains there. Today's special, Mystics Fish and Chips. It's just chips because there's no fish. If you follow this channel, you guys will understand that. And if you don't follow the channel, now's your chance. Hit that like and subscribe button. Over here we got happy hour drink specials. Guinness $5, Smithwick's $4, Murphy's $5, and a Jameson shot is $3. Let's go check out an Irish pub.
Damn. All right, I'll take those Jamesons.
Yeah, all right. Them's cheap Jamesons. We got the MB72 Shenanigans Irish Pub Cold Sore, man. Give us your thoughts on this build.
Oh, right away walking in, you're like right in that Irish vibe. He's got the heads, got the what do you call it with the swords? I don't know, brain fart, but you guys know what I'm about on that. The details on the bar with the tap, I mean, right away noticeable. The emblem on the ground with the clover, the view outside, the vibe generally in here is just awesome.
Yeah, it really is. He's got. I'm not going to click on everybody here at the moment. I'm going to jump on the table there real quick. Don't mind me. But he's got everybody here as far as like the names. All the people in this building are named for the most part. So download this, guys. Check this out. Come see if you're in the little MB hotel build here. To the main lobby up here of the hotel. Kind of came in from the backside, actually in the park, but that's okay. We weren't sure if we should start in the parking lot for this spotlight or at the front entrance. But here you go, and we'll have to get some shots up above as well. I don't know if I can take Mr. Plip up there. We got Mystic sitting by the fountain here. Looks like he's getting squirted on by a fish. So he's having a great day over here. We got some
There's fish in
pathing.
that fountain.
Yes, indeed, there are. There's your fish. We do have some pathing that goes into the elevators with some shops and things, just to let people go out there. And then I think we'll actually cut here, go up to the top of the hotel and check it out, because we do have some more stuff up there that he has built as well that's pretty cool and worth taking a look. Check out some of the different floors that MB has designed here, because he's done a few different things. I like this custom ice machine, which turned out really, really stellar. He's even got the key fob style entries for the door here, which I thought was a really cool custom touch. More elevators here, and then we can actually go up, and there is another level of a similar build, and then up top here, if we go out, we'll just cut through a window here. It's perfectly fine.
This is a club area right here.
Yep. We have a total vibe up here on the rooftop balcony. We have one person, I believe that's Brivades, up here chilling solo by himself. Really cool. I like the fire pit build here a lot, actually. Yeah, so this whole area up here, dude, just turned out stellar. And we'll actually take our way out the front door here in a moment and check out the parking lot that Cold Sore has designed around this thing. Alright, making our way out into the parking lot here that Cold Sore has painstakingly turned into a circular pattern around the hotel to kind of match the pattern that MB built. Cold Sore, man, you built this, so let's kind of talk about it, man.
Going from just experience from like been around Disney, been a couple of places. You have the hotel there, always on the outskirts of the park. Um, there's always a separate entrance for it, and it's really not extensive. It's just I tried to scale it exactly what I've seen personally. Like what we're looking at. Um, it has a loading deck. It has, that being like what they do is they fly everything to the hotel. A little bit of realism in there for people who care about that stuff. Um, but yeah, no, I mean, I generally don't really like doing parking lots. I'll be honest with you. I actually freaking hate them, and I felt like in this particular park, like that we felt like we could benefit from having a little bit of that in there.
Yeah, I think it definitely fit the aesthetic of to have one out here. What do we got going on here? I think you found me and Lyric out here in the van,
That's
uh,
your van, isn't it?
taking a little break. I think so, man. And don't mind the police just chilling over there, but you know
They don't care. They see that all the time.
we
They
own the
think it's
park,
just
so it is what it is.
hmm
Yeah, dude, really good job with the parking lot. I really was like ecstatic when you said you were gonna do this, because I was dreading it. I've never done a parking lot. I didn't want my first parking lot to be in this community park, because it probably would have been tragic. So you kind of saved the day there, and we'll make our way around the backside of it and back into the park now. Backside of the hotel, and I think we'll head over to our dragon coaster here, the Sea Dragon. This is our kiddie coaster that I built in the park. Initially, I wasn't sure if it was going to stay there or not, and as I built around it, I just decided to keep it. So I think we'll pop over there, hop on that ride, check it out. Come out here. We're out of our plip, but I'll still try to follow kind of the pathing instead of fly around a little too much here.
Squirting
Make our way
balls.
over to it. Yep, back to the squirting balls, absolutely. And here it is, y'all, the Sea Dragon. Make our way over here onto this ride and check this thing out.
That in front of everybody.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're gonna make our way through. I am the VIP of VIPs, so
Get
yeah.
on my way.
Kind of just cut through the queue here. There's not a lot going on as far as theming. Again, this park hit like 125-ish% probably after glitching it, so queue lines didn't get super amounts of love, but we got her done. Here we are at the Sea Dragon. We're gonna hop on and have an awesome time. Sea Dragon, everybody. Like I said, man, this is one when I first built this. I wasn't sure if it was gonna stay here, and it just became like kind of a center point coming into this area of the park, and I really liked the way the visual turned out in front of the hotel. So. I may or may not edit that video, that part of the video there, y'all. So if it cuts in and blows your speakers out, blame Cold Sore.
Always.
That's all. That's what I love about this channel, man. We get to have fun with these spotlights, though. You know, like we took like almost a year to finish this park. We're gonna have fun with this spotlight, damn it.
They're actually more fun than some videos out there, but
I
that's just
love
how it
these.
goes.
I love these. They're great. There it is, y'all. There is Sea Dragon. Cody, man, let's get your quick thoughts on this thing here as we kind of loop around one more time on it. And you can just talk about it.
Um, it's really nice. It's a good ride for kids, you know, especially if parents don't want to put them on the bigger rides and whatnot. You know, it's a great view, the hotel, the other rides. Um, it has great design. Love the color. Pretty
Yeah, for sure,
nice.
man. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we'll hop off this thing, take the exit, and get a little look at that top here. Hey, Jeff. Good to see you, man. That janitor gets around to everybody's park, guys. He has been responsible for countless thousands of clean parks. Give Jeff a shout out if you see him in your park. All right.
Woo!
Way to go, Jeff. Gonna make our way out the exit here. Again, not too much with the theming. It's all pretty simplistic to give room for the builders in here to really do their stuff. But there's enough that it's worth walking through and checking out. And then we can get back out here. I thought we were going at like double time. I saw those people running. And I was like, did I speed the timer up? But yeah, we'll just kind of get a look around. You know, Cold Sore, you can kind of just give some thoughts or whatever. You know, just whatever you want to talk about as we kind of browse around. Because there's not much to
Yeah.
do here until we get to a
Hold on.
ride. So.
Yeah, stop for a second and go back and look at the roof of that building behind you. We have some kind of pink, wormy with a green head.
I just started throwing art shapes at this place, man. I needed like cheap percentage filler pieces that kind of fit with the vibe, and the art shapes were a great way to do that. You know, this place was very kid friendly. It was very animated, so I feel like the colors and the popping 3D aesthetic just kind of fit with everything. It is maybe a bit tacky, but I think that with the rides that we have here with the Johnny Bravo, the colors from this coaster, which was from Disco Dave 13, actually, you know, we kind of made it all blend together and work, I feel like.
I like it. Yeah, no, absolutely. I was
Yeah.
just curious on the thought process on how you came up with it.
Cheap, easy, effective. Was
Mm-hmm.
really what it was. Like I said, there were so many builders in this that I had very little percentage to actually work with to design a park around it. So it was a lot of just really pulling teeth to make every little finite detail as cheap as I could make it to allow people to really show off their creativity.
We're getting on the ride Bravo. Who's this by?
Yeah, bravo. This is again, this is Disco Dave 13, y'all. I asked him for
Nice.
this ride forever ago, so I'm glad that we finally get to showcase it. This is one of the early things in this park as well. We're gonna cut through all of our people here. Have fun looking at the back of everybody's head. I'm line jumping all together. Out of my way.
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
we're gonna hop on Bravo. I don't know if that's what David named it, but we called it that because of the Johnny Bravo statue there. So here we go.
It worked.
Bravo coaster, y'all. We're going to keep this thing in its natural spin mode from the rider's perspective here. That's how Dave designed this thing, you know, as a spinning coaster, so I feel like it's only fair to, you know, ride it in that position.
We don't see it a whole lot either, so that's cool.
Yeah, yeah. Spinning coasters, yeah, they definitely don't get utilized as much. I feel like they're kind of scary. You know what I mean? Like they're intimidating.
Well, they're not my favorite in real life.
I just mean to build, you know, because controlling that spin is a completely different beast.
I have not built one, but that is definitely something to give accreditation to somebody who builds a spinning coaster with certain perspectives. Pretty cool too, the way this one's lined out.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely get looks at all these rides outside of Plip Cam when we do like a final, you know, closing thoughts on the video. We're just kind of keeping it to this perspective right now when we walk through the park. But absolutely awesome job, Disco Dave. Like when you gave this to me, man, I was like, I am so hyped up by this thing. I rode it a couple times. It is just, I mean, look at these stats. I hate to break the immersion here, but like, look at the stats. Turned out absolutely great for a spinning coaster. Only a 1.22 on your nausea scale there, even. Like, I just have to give all credit and props to this ride. It's absolutely beautiful. Looks great at night, and you're looking right out at Cold Store's beautiful parking lot when you go up the lift hill there too. So. Awesome job, man. Really appreciate it. And we're going to keep on going to the next one. Bravo coaster there and making our way over here to Cold Sore's Kidorama. I love this building, man. We're actually we're going to keep it at night here for a little bit in this section just because I really do enjoy the music going on here and the lights and the windows and stuff. It came out to be a really cool build here, man. Got the
Looks alright.
Dodgeball Wars, January 30th. I know you're like, oh, I could do so much better, but like, it's awesome, dude. I love this thing. I'm sorry that we didn't give you the percentage that Cheen and MB took up in this park that they weren't supposed to, but they made really cool builds.
Yeah, no, they did. I don't really need that kind of percentage to make something amazing, you know.
Ooh, taking jabs. All right, let's get into this thing, guys. We got the Kidorama. We got this big dome supported by these wires here to give this really cool effect in here. And this thing is trippy as all get out when you get in here and get on it. So here it is, guys, the Kidorama. We're going to take a spin on this thing. Everybody take your acid tabs. Here we go. Kidorama, guys. Hashtag justice for flat rides. I'm going to take a spin on Cold Sore's ride here, man. It's got some triggered effects here to this thing, too, so it gets wild. Perfect timing, too. It's 2:30 in the morning. I'm feeling right. Great time for this. Cody, how you feeling, bro? I know you got your popcorn over there muted out, munching.
Pretty good.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Cold Sore, this is awesome, dude. Like the triggering and the light work on this that you did with this, or not, maybe not lighting even. This is like filters and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of triggered filters, a lot of stuff like that. A lot of peyote, you know.
Yeah, there you go. Just hanging out,
Yeah, you know.
vibing.
Yeah, I could. There's no chickens in the game, but I had chickens, but.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally we
yeah.
would pop off these things a little bit quicker here, but I mean, you put a lot of time and effort into this build. It is super trippy to look at. It's pretty wild, so we're gonna give it its go, you know.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Like I said before, man, I always have I have a thing about like flat rides and decking them out. This was actually a pretty good little challenge to do, and you asked me to do a Nickelodeon theme, so that's what I did.
Yeah, no, it turned out absolutely great. You definitely stuck to the theme, unlike some other people whose names I won't mention that kind of went outside the box, but that's okay. This turned out to be an amazing community party anyway. There it is, y'all, the Kidorama. We're gonna hop out the back door and see what we got going on. Take our path back here. We have another coaster kind of peeking around. Another one that I put into the park. Initially, I was going to do one coaster, and then I was going to build the park around people's blueprints. And by the time it was all said and done, and I realized I had some extra space, I ended up building three coasters in this park. So, yeah, we're going to go ride one.
That works.
Get another peek at this little building here. We get a little shot of this before we leave, man. Super, super cool. We actually did not plan for this either, y'all. I was given a yellow and pink ride, and then Cold Sore presented me with a yellow and pink red tinted window building here, and I was just like, this is
Nickelodeon.
beautiful, right?
Nickelodeon colors specifically.
Yeah, there you go. So it worked out just really, really well, man.
Yeah, it actually did. Stimpy is the person on there, or the cartoon on there. Just so we
There we
clarify
go.
that from
I gotta
here.
say, I mentioned earlier I couldn't remember if it was Ren or if it was Stimpy. So when I came through, I was like, yeah, one of them.
Yep.
Then over here we have my next contribution to the park here, the Odd Coaster. Actually, I'm gonna switch this back to day, and then we'll hop in this thing. So we're gonna get in here, take a little ride on Odd Coaster. Obviously, another little shout out. Maybe not so much 90s. But when I made this thing pink and green, I actually named it after I changed the colors, just because it reminded me so much of Fairly Odd Parents. So that's the name that we went with for it. Excuse me, party people. We're gonna cut through the back of your head here. Jump the line.
I'm surprised nobody's bitching right now.
Sure, they all are. I don't really care. I own the park.
Planko 2, man. They should add bitching.
I mean, they do have customer complaints when you check their stuff here. All right, y'all. We're gonna hop on, have a little ride on this thing. Check it out. On Odd Coaster. There's Cold Sore's little guy in a boat he put out there. Nothing too fancy. I just figured we had a more of a kiddie coaster over there. This one's probably more in the category of a family coaster.
The bright colors go well with it all. So.
Yeah, thank you. This is a last minute ad. I had a couple of percent to work with, so it got just kind of thrown in here at the very end as one little last addition for the guests to do here. And it does go around a second time. If anybody's got any thoughts on it, go ahead with it, and we'll hop off of it.
Well, we give you an extra percentage to work with just to fill in some gaps. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to build another coaster.
Yep. Why not?
Awesome. That's all we needed, man.
Yep. There it is, y'all. Want to keep pushing around this park and get this spotlight going. It's going to be a long one, but hey, these are the community parks. That's how it is. Making our way out the exit of the Odd Coaster here. We're going to come into our adults only. Our plips are not very good at listening to this 21 and plus sign, as you can see with their angry children walking. I'd be mad too if I was in here and I was a kid. I mean, you shouldn't be here. But anyway, we have Squirrel here with one of her lovely statues and centerpieces that she has made for this community park.
It's awesome. Just
Pretty.
great landscape.
Yeah, it turned out really nicely. She's got another one over on the other side by our Flat Ride Tropic Swingers over there. So we'll showcase that and show that off as well. But this leads into our kind of adults only. Right here we have Scott Boogie's build. Shout out to Scott Boogie at Scott Boogie Gaming, guys. Check out his channel. Give him some love over there. Yeah, for the Smoke Clouds Hookah Lounge was his entry into this community park, which, shout out to me. So I love that, and totally fit the vibe and aesthetic of what your guy Clouds here would go for. This is definitely the kind of place you might find me.
I'll be looking for Mayor Chief Beef. He's probably around here somewhere.
Gotta be, right?
Yep.
Out here beefing and chiefing. I can't. I have too much fun with these, man. No, awesome build though, Scott. I really, really love this, dude. You gave this to me, and I was like, this is beautiful. This is my vibe. This fits. We threw some pathing in there, made it guest accessible, got some ATMs up in there and stuff. And then I've just kind of pathed around this whole area, just kind of made it a nice aesthetically little pleasing to go through. We've got our worn out Tiki Cheeky here, and our Jeffs are multiplying, guys. That's a problem. Yeah, we'll make our way back around to this ride here, and then we will get into Cheen's Pool Party. I can't wait to show you guys our second percentage eating beast in the game.
All right, here we are, coming around Scott Boogie's hookah bar over here, and is yeah, it's awesome. No kids allowed. People don't listen. Um,
Definitely not.
uh, Coming in, we got a nice little extra rest area. We've got a visual of a waterfall.
Our guy Cold Sore built that waterfall.
I'm alright with waterfalls, but yeah, you gotta have some water features, right?
We didn't have a single one, unless you count the squirting balls back there. We did not have a single water feature in this park, besides a lake. So I mean, that's not even a feature. That's just a lake. So we officially have a waterfall now.
Yeah. So regardless of whether the waterfall attributes to like the wave running, it's obviously a surfer theme.
Yeah, big
So
wave
that's
or big surf.
yeah. I think that woman might file a lawsuit against you for her harassment because you just got right in her. But all right.
Yeah, it is. It is what it is. And I'm the
Uh,
owner. I can't climb these stairs as a plip. All right, guys. Well, we will see you guys on Big Surf. This is another flat ride that I personally put here above Cheen's Pool Party. We'll catch you there because plips cannot staircase. All right, here we are on Big Surf. Like I said, this is one that we put right up here above Cheen's Pool Party, which we'll get to. And then we'll show you guys the front of this thing as well when we hop off, because Rat Spit actually built some custom wave pieces that are down at the bottom of this that fit this ride just so beautifully, man. It's the absolute chef's kiss how beautifully they align here. So I got to show you guys that when we hop off this. But here it is, Justice for Flat Rides, Big Surf. Everybody, we'll catch you guys down on the bottom. Here I did have to showcase this. Rat Spit got in on this community park as well with the custom waves you see here. Like I said, that fit this thing just beautifully. I threw some sharks, boats, some just kind of generic pirate theming down here. Kind of fit the theme of the ride with the waves and whatnot. But yeah, great job with that, Rat Spit. Thank you so much for your contribution as well. And now we're going to get down into the pool.
Cheen's pool party.
Indeed.
Who's Cheen again? Cheen. 21 plus. All right. So if you're entering a park and you have to get into a zone that's 21 plus, I'm kind of checking this out. It must be kind of a clubby area. I'm hearing some banging music.
I got some beer pong.
Oh yeah, there we go.
The one and only Chingadere is bringing us this awesome build.
Honestly, like looking through this right now, I'm like, wow, man, this is a club right here where we are gonna want the memberships, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I see Kep has added some extra features around our bars that I did not see before filming this. Oh, I love it, Kep. We got our dancing banana up here. Custom sign work by Cheen here with his crazy triggers.
Oh, let's go zoom in on that. That's awesome.
It's actually, we're not in flip mode, so we can't zoom, but we'll fly up here to it.
Let's fly up in this. Alright.
Check it out for just a second, guys. This thing is absolutely nuts. It plays Pong.
If you don't know what Pong is, just Google it. Old people.
Got the you win, game over sign. This thing is just crazy. And it was like 3 times larger than this originally, and he actually rebuilt it and scaled it back. So, awesome job with that one, man. Really, really cool.
If you need to know how to use sequencers, ask Chingaderas.
Yeah. Cody, what do you think, man? I mean, I know you've been in on this build for like pretty much since the conception of it. Even though you don't personally have anything in the park at the moment, you know, I do know that you've been watching me build this for quite some time. So, I mean, what do you think of it, man?
For sure. Yeah, it came together quite well actually. I mean, I was seeing there's nothing here, you know, a while back. Now it's all filled in. You know, you got the ride above the pool, you know, behind, and it's nice view, nice lighting. great place to chill for the adults.
Yeah.
So
I would have snuck in there when I was like maybe a teenager, but
Oh, 100%.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
Fake ID, you know.
And we will catch you guys outside the pool area as we keep moving through here. We'll pop out and hit the pathway again. Then coming through out here into the exit, we'll go over this way. And then this path actually takes us back where we just came from. So this is kind of the outside of the Sea Dragon. It segues if you don't want to go into the kid zone there. I will take this path just because we didn't show it off. So there's that. It kind of segues through if you don't want to go to the kid zone and you're like, nah, I didn't bring the kids today. I want to go straight to the pool party and get to thumping some music. There it is.
Right to the club. What's that say?
Jeans. Because of course
There
it
you go,
does. Actually,
Chan.
Lyric made the custom text for this one, so thank you, Lyric, for that. He also did a lot of the plant work in this park around this tropical area specifically.
I had to fix some of the trim, but that was just me. And then I added some. Oh yeah, this is my little planter area where I left some this that way and the other.
Yep, just kind of threw down some different stuff there, filled that in, made it look really nice. And then we threw down Tropic Swinger over here on the opposite side. It does not look to be a very popular ride with all these big coasters open over beside it, but we're going to take a ride on it anyway, because of course we are.
Oh, there's a certain percentage of people that do swingers, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody loves swingers.
I
They
mean, there
do.
might be a reason I named it what I named it. Who knows? We are on Tropics. Wait a minute, it's not started yet. Fuck. Big swingers, everybody. I really like the way this one turned out. We needed flat rides, so I put one down here. Didn't do too much theming, but it does go into Cheen's pool party there. So if you're not 21, you can kind of get the experience of flying over the pool, you know, and looking down at all the beer pong playing people.
I don't know. I feel like they planned that out and they're still doing like the shade covering. Like, see? Oh, no, you're right. There's a possibility you could
Oh my!
catch some of that.
That actually made me sick.
Welcome to Planet Coaster Spotlights, Cody. They can get a little nerve-inducing sometimes here, but yeah, I love the way that thing swings over the pool. Super cool. Not gonna sit and gloat about my own little placement of that ride there, but it turned out great. Cheen, awesome job on the pool, man. We're gonna keep pushing, guys. Indeed. All right, coming off the ride here, we have another one of our little centerpiece sculptures by Squirrel. This is her second piece that she added to the park here. I thought it was a very fitting spot since we got the tropical aesthetic
That's
over
one.
here, kind of fit.
I like the little decorative point up there at the top, yeah.
It's one of the best
Cool.
statues I've seen.
Yeah, it turned out really, really nice.
Yeah.
All right, gonna make our way over here. Oh my God, there's like 3 Jeffs. The Jeffs are multiplying again, guys. We have to stop the Jeffs. At this point, it's getting out of hand. I'll come around here. This is the opposite side of NH's restaurant here. There's the front of the park. Then we got the action zone down here, built in 1978, updated in 2023, right before the park opened a year later in 2024. Make our way down in here. This is one of the older sections of the park. The aesthetic down here was very much kept the way that it was. There's been some newer coasters, of course, added, but it has a different vibe than the other side of the park, as you'll see. A lot more laid back, maybe a little bit more of a slice of old Americana.
There we go, balloon bus.
Yeah, we got Kep 1969 again coming in with the balloon bust here.
Little midway action implemented in the park. That's always cool.
Yeah, definitely nice. Got our toilet block, drinks. He also built this building here behind us. I threw down a car in front of it, not really sure why. It just seemed to kind of fit. That'll bring us to our first ride over here by the one and only Lipicac with Firebird, y'all, and we're going to take a ride on this thing. It's Q for this. Entry point here, courtesy of Cold Sore, with our lighting and whatnot.
during the day, so we can totally see it.
Yeah, we'll get a shot of everything at night on our way out, though, for sure.
Cold Sore always messes with clouds, by the way, everybody, while we're cutting in line right here.
Cold Sore messes with everybody.
I do, kind of.
Nobody's
But
safe.
no, but love y'all.
We're good people.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Boy, hang out.
All right, here we go. We got one coming back into the station now. We're going to hop on. We'll see you guys on the road. By Lipicac, y'all. Lipicac, thank you so much for this ride, man. I know, again, this is one you gave me a while ago. Here it is. You finally get to see it in action, dude. Installed in the park. And it's a killer ride, guys. I really like this one. Whee!
I pooped.
Oh my god. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all. This is where we're at in the evening.
I talked to Patch down there.
I do love this ride, though, man. This thing turned out so good. Kev is definitely one of our coaster designers that I love seeing. He enters a lot of these little challenges I've done and things like that, and it's always a coaster, and I always really enjoy them, man. So again, Kev, thank you so much, dude.
Yeah,
Check out his
absolutely.
YouTube channel as well, guys. Coaster Kev. He rides real roller coasters in real time. Check him out.
Talk to me.
Oh, Firebird there. Cody, what'd you think of that one, man? That was intense.
Yeah, it's adrenaline rush, man. It was nice. I love the red. Nice design. Definitely one of the best rides I think in the park so far.
Heck yeah, man. Definitely really, really cool. I think we've only been on my coasters so far, so there you go, Kev. You're a better coaster builder than I am, man. Thanks, Cody, you jerk. No, I'm just kidding. It's all love here, guys. It's all love. Really cool. We're going to make our way around the backside of this here and get to... We actually have 3 coasters down in the bottom of this little valley here. So, lots going on. We're going to make our way around to the next one. We have Legend. This one, guys, is by the legendary TJ Puffs. He was the very first winner of my very first challenge I ever did. It was Build a Roller Coaster, and he was voted the winner in the very first challenge. And I told him, I said, one day, your coaster will make its way into one of my parks. And that was like a year and a half ago. So here it is, TJ, maybe even 2 years. I don't know. Your coaster is officially in one of my parks, and not just one of my parks, but the park. It is in the community parks. We're going to make our way up. Give this coaster the love that it has been deserving ever since the very first challenge. And thank you so much for giving this to us, dude.
Agreed.
Cut through everybody here. Oh, don't fall off the railing. I don't need that. Don't need that in my life right now. Okay. Here we go, people. See you on the ride. On Legend, guys. TJ Puff's coaster. With a little bit of love given by Cold Sore here with the lighting and the sound effects and whatnot that you guys hear. He did some trigger work on the coaster to give it a little bit of spice.
I really like this.
This actually might be my favorite.
I love this one. I mean, there's a reason that it won my first coaster building challenge, you know, so. Such a good ride.
Maybe it's the sound effects, I don't know, but it sounds really good.
Yeah, no, TJ's just a legendary coaster builder, man. That's why I gave it the name Legend. And Cold Sore coming in with the triggered lighting here again up top. Love it, man. Absolutely love that. TJ, thank you so much for this ride, man. I know it took forever to get it into a park, but we finally did it. We brought it to fruition. Here it is, dude. Thank you so much. And Cold Sore, awesome job on the triggered lighting there and some of the noises and effects that you did, man. Thanks for that one.
Absolutely. Actually.
Yeah, I really do. I'd say this is my favorite in the park, mainly because I can't say that about my own, because I'm kind of narcissistic. I think mine are the best. No, I'm kidding. TJ definitely knocked it out of the park with that coaster. That's why it
Oh,
got such a prime
fucking
spot
stellar.
here.
That's the only reason I did some triggers on it, just because I knew I could in some parts. I just felt like we needed to do something different for one of the coasters, but
Yeah, no, it turned out good because I don't think we had any
yeah,
triggers on any prior to that. So,
nah.
Is it
But
yours?
yep, this one is mine. I didn't really give a. Let me back up here. Comrade, threw that in there. This is my contribution coaster again, my third one. The first one I built in the park, but third coaster we are riding. And we're not going to go through this whole queue line here. We're going to dip and dodge through some
hop
walls.
some walls,
Yeah,
hop
parkour.
over that one.
Pretty cool entrance, pretty good
We're stuck.
lighting.
Yeah, the
I'm
lighting is actually
excited.
courtesy of Cold Sore. I forgot to light this specific
Uh,
path up, and he came through and said, "Hey man, it's dark as hell.
yeah,
Somebody's going to die in here."
yeah, I just get a lawsuit. That's all. Super dark. But then I left these ones.
I had lights from here up, just not on the
Yeah,
spooky part of the trail leading up here.
yeah, you had the trail going, so
Well, there's a bleep. I'm gonna have to remember that one.
well,
There's like
we're
four
looking.
bleeps. All right, guys, let's
Oh
get
my
on
god.
Comrade. On Comrade. My game would decide to save right there. I need to turn that feature off during these spotlights. You'd think I'd know this by now.
If there's a way, I want to figure out how to do it, just because it's annoying.
I think you can turn off the autosave feature in the settings, yeah, and it'll keep it from doing that little lag that it does when it autosaves. And again, if I were a more professional spotlighter, I would have done that. But hey, here we are. Welcome to Clouds.
One in the stars, baby. There's the moonshot. It's good placement.
Where's the clouds at?
Ooh.
Oh, I love that going through there. It's like a maze almost.
Had a lot of fun building this one. It got reworked about 10, 15 different times, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's my favorite coaster in the park.
Oh, thank you, I
So,
appreciate that.
who's going? I go. You go. Who's going?
Whoever wants, I mean, I had fun building it, but I'm not gonna gloat about it.
My favorite coaster in the park. Only. Well, let me clarify. It's because this park, I've been through it, and everybody that contributed a coaster to this park, whether it be a coaster, landscaping, it could be anything. It's a great features. But as far as like the coasters, that was like one of my favorite ones right there. Just only because I like Woody's, even though it's a hybrid. So, but I just like the layout.
Yeah.
I like the color, the lighting layout, and everything else. So.
Yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. It was the first, like I said, the first coaster I put into the park, and it got reworked a lot over the course of time, but I think it turned out great. Cold Sore did a bunch of the, I should say, really all the kind of rock work and the trees and stuff and terrain back in there, so he really kind of brought it to life with most of that. So I think we'll make our way up out of here, and then we'll probably be back around towards the front of the park. We'll switch over to nighttime and get some pan around shots and kind of talk about it. And then that may close us out. We do have some other things to look at here somewhere, I'm sure, and we'll find them before we leave. But we are getting close to wrapping this thing up. And I almost hate it. That's part of the reason it took me so long to get this out to you guys. I'm not gonna lie, because I know this was my last big hurrah on Planet Coaster 1 with you guys, and it's sad, man, but it's also really cool because we get to move into Planet Coaster 2 together, and the community gets to grow, and we all get to collaborate together, so I think it'll be really cool. Let's get that nighttime shot for you
Yeah.
guys. As we kind of just pan around, get some cool shots of this place, and go from there, man. As we close it out, what's kind of your final thoughts again? Because you were here from day one of this build, pretty much. I was starting up share screens and party chats with you, and you're just watching me build and hang out.
Yeah, it's crazy seeing it from its humble beginning to see where it's at now. All the layers, all the people that came together for the community and from the Discord, and then you know brought it all to brought it to life, and everything. All the different rides and um, it's all nice. The colors, the lighting, all these rides is really well done. Um, yeah, looks like a pretty cool park. It'd be a park you would really want to be there in real life. Go to and whatnot, hang out.
For
You
sure.
know, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, definitely agree. All right, we're gonna send it off to Cold Sore.
It was a great time just being involved with all this. Like, I've grown to or acquired a lot of friendships and trust with a lot of people here in the community. It's kind of cool seeing so many people involved with a project like this, and everything incorporated, and it was done in a way that I can honestly say that it's pretty cool that we were pulling this off. The reason I say that is because like there's so many different styles, ideas. If something was said to be built, it was said to just build it like this. And for a community park, I feel like that is really a kind of a key thing, unless it's like a planned community park, which I'm planning on doing in Planko too. Maybe we'll see. But
Hey.
either either way, I'm gonna say like this was a genuine community park, and it was really awesome. Fucking here we go. Sorry.
You're good.
Fucking. All right, I'm fucking saying. God damn it. Um,
All right, we'll clip.
having this experience with like having a cool community and putting something together because it looks so good. Like, and it has like a real feel to it. You would think like so many different styles don't work, but like it really does blend together really well. It fits the theme of like a park that's renovating, upgrading. You have your years to it, but it worked out, and I'm excited to see what happens. And I hope to see more people involved in the next collaborative community park here. So
Absolutely, man, for sure. All right, everybody. As much as I almost don't want to do it, I think that is going to close out the community park. We have got 15 builders inside Journey's Dawn, and I think that that's going to do it for it, man. I really hesitated and put off finishing this park. Like I said, I know it's my last big hurrah in this game with you guys. As we move into Planet Coaster 2, I hope that we can do something else like this, get even more collaborators in there on it. This has been an absolutely awesome journey with you guys from day one on console. That's why this place is named Journey's Dawn. It's because it's where we got our start, it's where we met each other, and it's where we started to make our friendships. And that's what I hope carries through into Planet Coaster 2, guys. It really is about the community, and it really is about supporting each other and the artwork that we do here. So thank you guys all so much for such an amazing time on Planet Coaster 1. This has been an absolutely stellar moment, and to see this come to fruition with so many builders in it is just the epitome of everything I could have asked for in this game. And I will see you guys. Alright, and then I'll kind of just jump up here, give my like last little thoughts. Alright, here we go.
yeah,
I'm gonna get a
is
little
that all
fucking
right?
sappy probably, but you know.
Was that cool, Clouds?
Yeah,
I
it was
mean,
good.
fuck, dude. Alright, I that fucking edible's kicking in now too. I took the whole one, so I'm like,
He
fuck
said
it.
it, the fuck,
Mm.
fuck.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I should have said
Okay.
more. Fuck.
I can
I
add
don't.
it around all that, don't worry about it.
Uh, uh,
I should have said more. I just fucking got nervous.
No, you're good, dude. Like, because like what you don't want to do is like overextend to the point where you're just like mush mouthing and you're just like blah 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 blah. Like,
once you do this more and more too, like you just don't give a fuck
that's
anymore
true
because
too,
like
yeah.
people are still watching it. People are watching it. Like we get more views on like me and Clouds talking together than we do on ones that don't. So like anybody who comes in, like yeah, I think that people do like collaborative chats. So just say whatever you want, man.
Yeah.
Alrighty, here we go. I'm gonna close this thing out.